This is episode 3 of Sam's Musical Box. In this one I play a song that still has no name, and I talk about Gumboot Soup, an album by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. But even then it's a surprise how much you care for my demise. But I've always fought you way in line. But what is there for me to do? Lose myself instead of you. But it seems that you want it just that. Seems that you want it just that. It seems that you want it. Seems that you want it just that. It seems that you want it just that. It seems that you want it just that. It seems that you want it. Seems that you want it just that. Vabbè. The idea for today's song came from a conversation I had recently with a friend of mine. I took the characters from that conversation and I made them 10 times worse. So it doesn't really apply to anyone that I know, and that's a relief. So in the original phone recording that I had for this one, I wrote down that it would have been nice to put words that sounded like early Gizzard. I didn't manage to do it, but yeah, it came out like this, and I'm happy with it. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard are probably the most important find that I had in a moment in time when my music listening was maybe getting a bit stale. And this is neither this album, Gumboot Soup, It's neither their most critically acclaimed album, nor even my favorite. It's a fun album though, and it's a collection of songs that maybe belonged to other albums, so they just like put everything together like a soup, and that's why it's called like this. And it's so fun, and it kind of reminds me that if you have an idea, it doesn't matter if it's like your dream kind of music, but yeah, just play it, have fun with it, or even listen to whatever. Like, it's so important in my opinion, and I have learned it so late that variety is incredibly important. And I think this album is a good example of how varied their music is. So that's why I'm gonna talk about it. Beginner's luck. Gambling is a fantastic habit, especially if you're a beginner, because casinos give you free money. You get lucky and you win a lot, and that's what this song is about. It's a numbers chorused Gizzard song. It has incredible drum grooves, and when it seems to be over, it hits you with this glorious, messy guitar solo. But when they play it live, it ends with a jam, and they go on, and it's great. It's also called Beginner's Luck, and then it's at the beginning of the album, so that's incredible. Greenhouse, Eat Death. Greenhouse, we will fry. It's the earth, we will fry, we will cook. And it's a baking recipe for earth. Barefoot Desert. I imagine that once the earth is thoroughly cooked, there's this wonky kind of group of people, this tribe of cartoonish characters just roaming around the desert with this soundtrack. Just roaming around the desert in this constant mirage adventure. And this connects perfectly with a book that I love, The 13 Lives and a Half of Captain Blue Bear, I think it's called in English, where this tribe is always like on shrooms. And no, but the bass line is like constant bliss and pleasure to my ears. Muddy Waters. This is one of the first Gizzard songs that I've heard. I remember the KEXP live session where at the end there's this reprise. Ambrose like answering what Stu is saying in the chorus. He shouts it back, I prefer the Muddy Waters, and I instantly knew I was falling in love. It's also a song about how lakes and rivers are way superior than the sea, and that's a statement that I can vouch for. Superposition. In physics, the superposition principle is way too complicated for my brain. But the main melody is so captivating, is so simple and weird at the same time. I went and read the lyrics, and I think I can say that it's not necessary. I'm sorry. Down the Sink. I think it's Cookie singing this. I don't know, but it sounds like him. The Great Chain of Being. In this one, they're simply presenting a different way to end humanity, and that is a theme that they love. And this is not the first nor the last song that has this theme. This time is a big rock from space that's gonna do the cooking. It's like same as before. It's maybe not their best metal song, but it kind of sets the tone for what is about to come. Not in the same album, but what is gonna come in the future, which is Infest the Rat's Nest, one of their best albums. The Last Oasis. I love the vibe of this one. It's mellow, it just flows. I'm picturing like a chill surf movie using this song over a park in Africa or somewhere. All is known. All that I know is that the breakdown in the end goes super hard live. It's about the digital takeover of Earth by computers, maybe, I don't know, and annihilation of the human race. I said that they love this theme. I'm sleeping in. Stu is a big fan of sleeping. The Wheel. It has mystery, odd time signatures, an unrelenting drums presence. It has Ambrose and Stu sharing vocal duties, a classic from them, and one of my favorite Gizzard songs. Yeah, this was Gumboot Soup by King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard. As I said, it's a good example of what they're capable of, and maybe not their most memorable album, but yeah, if you give it a go and you enjoy what you're hearing, you will know that there's maybe 22 more albums that are just as good or even better. Give it a listen, it's worth it. Bye bye.